Hey y'all, Bush here. Riggy the Monkey Rabbit is a character created by DANNO in his YouTube short series where he talks about different topics stretching from videos as wide as bananas delis to the worst meme in the world and where the finger guns come from. You could argue that DANNO does the same thing as other shorts creator, but what makes him stand out is he draws and animates most of his shorts, immediately standing out from the rest. But the star of the show that brings the whole thing together is Riggy. Riggy the Monkey Rabbit, real name Rickman the Runky, who is voiced by DANNO's anthropomorphic rabbit monkey mix, who rocks white gloves to match those of old cartoon characters, with red overalls, green eyes, and blue skin as his most defining feature, heavily inspired by characters such as Oswald the Monkey Rabbit, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Raymond. Riggy has appeared in over 300 of DANNO's shorts, but has made his first appearance on DANNO's personal channel, DANNO, on July 2021 in his first video and made future appearance on whiteboards, but would actually become a prominent character on his DANNO Draws channel on September 2022, and after that, Riggy would be a main staple of the channel. Now that we got all the basic info over, I want to go more in depth as Riggy is a character because there's a lot of lore stretching from his personal life, short wars, and the Raise Riggy arc, and the soon-to-be Riggy show that DANNO's making, so let's go over all of it. Riggy has an interesting past. Before meeting DANNO, Riggy was primarily neglected as a child, with his older brother becoming the best surgeon in the world and his parents watching his younger sister more, making him the middle child. Once he turned 18, he left home and moved to Toontown and become famous, but there was a choice he had to juggle between from being a hero and famous. He lost all of it and hit rock bottom, till he met DANNO, giving Riggy a second chance. Some extra information I think you should all be aware of is that Riggy has a list of criminal record, has a kill count of over 6,000, has a partner named Rosie, an ex named Candy who tried to kill him, and has issues with his family. Riggy also has a set of abilities due to his status as a cartoon character. After the Short Wars incident, he was able to gain the ability to teleport. He also has the ability to size change, and also has good fighting skills, the ability to survive accidents like car crashes, burns, and much more. And a funny ability is that he's able to blow big bubbles as he sleeps, adding more to his cartoon ability. And canonically, and this is what DANNO said, is that he was able to beat Sans the Skeleton from this video right here. Also, Riggy has huge beef with penguins with them stealing his kidneys, but there's no more information on that. There's also a lot of extra characters that you should be aware of, such as his dead friend Billy the Beaver, and his enemy Lucky, where he burned down the plush factory that he owned. But due to limited information right now, I can't go in depth with these characters yet. Now it's time to go into the first prominent arc, and it's called Short Wars. For a whole deep dive on Short Wars, go watch this video right here, but to tell the it, Short Wars was an event where multiple short creators was replaced by evil clones of themselves by an evil corporation named CloneVPN to take over their channels. We'll be specifically looking at what happened with DANNO and Riggy. DANNO was given an email from CloneVPN for a sponsorship with a huge amount of money. Personally refusing to do the sponsorship, Riggy accepted it. In case you don't know, CloneVPN to clone you, you had to accept a sponsorship email. So when Riggy accepted the sponsor, he was cloned instead of DANNO. During the cloning process, the machine couldn't perfectly complete the cloning due to not knowing what Riggy is, breaking the machine in the process and causing Clone Riggy to be made. Clone Riggy made a bunch of appearances in future shorts while Riggy was held in captivity. The main difference between Clone Riggy is that he's a darker shade of blue, doesn't have a tail, and can't teleport. Riggy, while captive, escapes with Royal Pear and discovers how to teleport, returning to DANNO and having a whole lot brawl with Clone Riggy with his graffiti and skateboard skills, being able to defeat Clone Riggy and his presumed dead, but is soon to be discovered he's alive and lurking around for his return for Season 2. After Short Wars, the next notable arc would be the Raise Riggy arc. As DANNO and Riggy got more popular, Riggy was demanding a raise out of DANNO, and it became a recurring joke in the channel, till it got to a point where Riggy had enough and went on strike. Would prank DANNO by painting graffiti on the camera, graph paper, and more, refusing to work with DANNO. Till September 2023, where Resolution came in, and DANNO were hyping up the release of a Riggy plush, where Riggy would get a raise if people bought it. Now what? Until the Riggy show is made, we have to wait to see what secrets the character has in store. But now you're up to speed on who Riggy the Monkey Rabbit is. I'm taking a small break from Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare, but depending on how well this video does, I might be jumping around this topic more. But until then, have a great day and subscribe for me to hit 6,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Until then, goodbye.